Hey everybody, we're still here at Beneath the Sea, and we're here with Paul Strike from Fourth Element. When we do a lot of diving in the Northeast, we do a lot of cold water diving, and when you dive in a dry suit, you have to have an undergarment to keep you warm and comfortable. And this is the manufacturer that I use for my super cold stuff. We use is the Halo, and this is a full suit. And then we also have the Arctic.
That was Xerotherm.
The Xerotherm.
Yeah.
This is the other one we use for stuff that's like 50 and above. We try to use a lot of dry suit stuff when we're in the ocean. We don't really do that much wetsuit in the ocean, just for safety and things like that. So we're going to pass it over to Paul, and he's going to discuss a little bit about the benefits of using a Halo undergarment system.
Okay, yeah, this is probably our warmest undersuit, and it uses some very interesting technology. I always like to try and explain it as it's not a suit that keeps you initially super warm, but it slows the rate of cooling down significantly. So you don't overheat in it, but what it does do is insulate you against the cold for a longer period of time than pretty much anything else out there. So it's got various fabrics involved in the construction of the suit. We've got a high density fleece on the outer, which helps to contain the warm air trapped next to your skin. But where the Halo is really interesting is that we've got these areas here on the chest and the torso and the thighs, which is a spacer fabric which actually prevents the suit from compressing, and it also basically maintains an airspace between you and the surface of your dry suit. So that airspace protects you, or prevents you losing so much heat to the water by conductive cooling. So that's where I'm saying it kind of prevents the rate of cooling, rather than it just being like a super warm suit when you first put it on. It's also got a sort of specialized internal fleece layers, which are very, very good at generating heat and keeping the wearer warm. And it's got extra layers and padding and panels in areas which are particularly susceptible to the cold. So all in all, this is our warmest undergarment, the Halo. This one, it's the ultimate base layer. It's a heavyweight, or it's a midweight, I should say. It keeps you really snug and warm. It's a fantastic product to have next to the skin. And I've lost count of how many times people have said to me, this thing has probably almost saved their life. It's taken the coldness from a suit leak and pushed it away from the body, and countless people have said to me they didn't even realize the suit had leaked, right, because this has done such a great job at keeping the wearer dry. So it is a lifesaver. And this comes with leggings, socks, and even have an extra vest, and of course a long sleeve top. But that's the Xerotherm.
And this is what's the material? It's a fleece.
Yeah, it's a combination of fibers: nylon, elastane, polyester. Yep. The nylon is knitted in such a way that it's on the face of the garment, which improves its abrasion resistance. Okay. And unlike some of the sort of cheaper alternatives that say it wicks moisture, this can be achieved by a treatment on the fabric. Okay, so there's something else, yeah. So, but after a number of washes, that treatment will get washed out. Right. So we never use that method. All of our garments are knitted, actually constructed in a way that it actively draws moisture off the skin and pushes it to the outside of the garment. Doesn't matter how many times you wash it, it's in the actual construction of the knit that achieves that diffusion gradient to drag moisture from the inside to the out. And so consequently, you know, it just carries on working for years and years. Yeah, it's great. Again, like what you were saying earlier, there have been times where I've had issues where I've gotten my suit wet, water came in through my neck seal or something like that, and I've gotten out of the water and I'm like, oh, I was wet, and I didn't know because of the undergarments. So what's new? What's going to be coming up in the future for Fourth Element other than keeping people warm? Well, that's our sort of primary sort of purpose, you might say, in life. We're constantly developing new product and trying out stuff and working out how fabrics can improve the experience of the wearer, what we can achieve technically. One of our new products is the Arctic Expedition, and that is built upon some of the experience that we gained through making the halo, and also monitoring what people say about it. And we always listen to our customers, because at the end of the day, that's, you know, it's so important to understand what their experience of the product is. And we built on Arctic, which has been probably, well, I mean, it's been a sort of staple of the kind of diving world, sort of thermal protection for years now, and brought the Arctic Expedition out, which actually utilizes features from both, and basically creates a very versatile, very warm, very comfortable undersuit.
All right, we'd like to say thanks again to Paul for taking some time to talk to us about these incredible undergarments.